I've never had this place before. It's open on my campus. It's called Chicken Bop. I've never had it before. I'm gonna try it out. Here we go. Yeah, it's overhyped. Needs. Alright, what's up guys? It's currently 9:12. I haven't eaten anything today except for breakfast and lunch. But today, I want to talk about Assassin's Creed Mirage. Now, I just finished this game like an hour and a half ago. And I have a lot to say about it. First off, I'm sick. My voice is gonna be weird as But first off, Ubisoft, bravo on bringing that back. I know you guys have been like, for 6 years, trying to consistently put out open world Assassin's Creed, which I've been very vocal about how it's not really Assassin's Creed, especially Odyssey. Odyssey is my least favorite Assassin's Creed game, because it's not even an Assassin's Creed game. It's essentially just, hey, let's run around in ancient Greece. It has nothing to do with Assassins. I played Origins, it was alright. I kind of like the story, but I didn't love the story. Valhalla, I have very fond memories of. It came out when I was a senior in high school, and what I did is during math class every day, I used to play it, and I have like 80 plus hours on the game because I played it during math class. By the way, I did pass math class, so it's a W. Ubisoft essentially took a break for 3 years with Assassin's Creed stuff, so they had content come out for Valhalla, which I never played, but I've seen. And then last year they announced Mirage. Now, I assume they were gonna do something like this with the character Basim, because in Valhalla, if you don't know, Basim is a character. It's like a very odd, he's just like there. It's so odd. And he like tells Eivor about the hidden ones, you know, bullshit like that. That's what keeps Assassin's Creed in it. Then 2 years later, they announced something with Basim, and it's this. Now, I want to talk about like aspects of it that I want to like talk about, right? First of all, I want to talk about the gameplay of this. The combat in this game is so broken and so dumb, I can't even believe it. This is how you do combat, ready? Attack, heavy attack, roll, parry. It's so limited, it's so broken. Bro, there was countless times I ran up to the guards and I was like trying to kill them, and I'm like hitting them, and you can't like move and hit at the same time, which is so broken. They need to go into the game files and fix it. I haven't played a laggier game. Bro, I was flipping in and out of every 10 seconds. And I'm one of those gamers that only plays games for a story. I'll get to that in a minute. But I don't really care about if it really works. Obviously, if it's my enjoyment of the game, I care if it works. And in this case, it did. For those wondering, I'm running this on a base Xbox Series X, released in 2020, which this is actually optimized for. And it ran like shit. Smooth, obviously, 60 FPS. Yeah, gameplay was so f***ing ass. But it felt good to, you know, run around a city that was not limited, but like condensed, like the old Assassin's Creed games were. Like my favorite Assassin's Creed game, 2, Brotherhood, 3, stuff like that. And I really appreciated that, you know, Ubisoft literally took a step back. What the f is not cooked? This rice was not cooked. Bro, this place sucks. You know, that's what I feel about the gameplay. Secondly, let's talk about story. The story was probably the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. It's essentially like the Assassin's Creed story, but it was like, there's these 5 fuckers called the Order, and they're trying to take over the goddamn world. You gotta kill all the members of the Order so they don't take over the goddamn world. But oh wait, you're the key to what they need, and he killed all of them? Like, your sister's not even like a real person, she's just a f***ing ghost? Like the f*** is this bullshit? Bro, I saw someone say that this was the greatest story they've ever heard. Shut the f*** up. This brother needs to watch Breaking Bad, Jesus Christ. By the way, Ubisoft, this is just a message to Ubisoft. If you're putting dialogue that you can skip in the game, don't put the dialogue in the game. You know how many times you walk around and you talk to some random like you can literally just spam B to skip through the whole thing, and then the last thing they say is what you need to like hear. I'm the dumbest ever. By the way, the acting in this game, horrid. One of the worst video game acting performances I've ever seen. And I call myself an Assassin's Creed fanboy, bro. I'm sure Ubisoft will never work with me because of what I'm saying. But if you want to work with me, Ubisoft, let me come to your offices I'll tell you why you're f***ing up. Just stop releasing games. 2 years ago, you released Riders Republic, and you're like, yo, this is heat. No one bought it because it was ass. You thought it was like, oh, it's Steep 2. It's not Steep 2. You know how many people are gonna get sucked into the bullshit that is the Avatar game? It's gonna be the most embarrassing ever because the game's gonna suck. People are gonna be like, but you ruined Avatar. Yeah, no, because it's Ubisoft. All in all, as much as I talk Ubisoft, I enjoyed this game. I think it's a step in the right direction for Ubisoft, but I also feel like it's like a sidestep. I don't know how to describe it. Obviously they have Nexus and Codename Jade and Codename the other one, and then the third one, which is like the witch trial thing that everyone knows is the witch trial. You don't have to hide it. But I think the way forward for the franchise should be stuff like this, but not every year. Make it every 2 to 3 years. If you want to release a new Assassin's Creed every year, do something like Codename Jade, which is a mobile game, which I'm gonna be playing. I think every 2 years they should release, you know, a like Valhalla game. This is just a spin-off to Valhalla. I feel like I'm just talking at this point. But I feel like that's what Ubisoft needs to hear. I feel like I could do videos for this for every game company. I have so much to say about many game companies. Square Enix, like, you know how to make good games, but you don't do it. If you really want to keep the Assassin's Creed name alive, make stuff like this, but make it work. And you know how to do it. Look, 1 was kind of mid. 2, Brotherhood Revelations. 3 and 4 were great. Incredible game. I argue that Revelations is an incredible game, even though people don't think it is. I don't know why. But these guys know how to make incredible games, and they're not doing it. I don't give a it's a separate studio. You took 3 years to make this. Like, damn. Sheehan Hamoud. Anyways, guys, I just want to say that I have my score for the game. On my music channel, I rate things out of 100, and then video games, I rate them out of 5. This game is a 2.5 out of 5. That's all I gotta say. Peace out.